season. After a very chaotic, eventful, and any kind of analogies you can think of to describe that race. Yeah, Division 2 was mental. Now with Division 1 championships, sorry, tap between the top two, and today I'm being joined by one of the championship contenders for next week, In Touch.
Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? How are you doing today, Jack?
I'm doing very good. I'm very excited for this race after the chaos of Division 2. Don't think it'll be as chaotic because we haven't got as many riders, but I'm pretty sure the pace will be up there.
With the pace these guys got, I'm sure it's going to be a good one tonight for sure. Who's going to be our first person out? Let's see. Oh, I'm here with Fadley. Alright. Let's see what these guys can do here. Warm their tires up and their brakes up. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's got the right tires on, right setups and everything.
Yeah.
Get a good banker's lap in and then just push from there. See what kind of strategies these guys can come up with as far as qualifying times.
Yeah. So the championship's between Sire and Nelson, with 3 points in Nelson's way after the bizarre incident of those two at Valencia. So if Sire wins, contact with Hadith and VTR. Yeah. So if Sire wins today and Nelson is second, then they're back tied, and Sire will win on race wins.
Speaking of, Sire just exited pit lane. He's about to start his little warm-up lap here.
Yeah.
It was brought up to our attention earlier. He's not feeling too good, so we'll see what kind of qualifying and race we can get out of him today.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get
Hopefully
some adrenaline.
He's able to push through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For some reason my Wi-Fi is not being good. I know it's because of the storms that are going on in the UK right now and everywhere in sort of North and Western Europe. But hopefully they'll sort themselves out, as everyone's doing loads of drifts and all kinds of shenanigans.
Yep. Sai himself going wide there. He seems to be struggling a bit, even on his warm-up lap.
Yeah.
It's not typical of him.
So we start the opening lap of the session with Nelson. It's a pretty much must-win situation for both riders on the Pramac.
Well, right now we got Nelson just started his lap with, I think that's Hadith following behind along with VTR, and who else we got going on here? Finley finishing off that little train. Nope, and Josh right behind him.
Yeah. So Finley currently third in the championship. Cammy unfortunately isn't racing.
Oh, what a slide!
And Finley has now got his teammate Howling to hold off for third place in the championship. Just 8 points separate them as Adam and Sire both go down at the last corner. Was it turn one? Turn one.
Oof, and VTR is invalidated.
Yeah. So not the starts for some people. Nelson.
So far, Nelson looks like he's yep.
He's perfect situation.
Ooh, nicely done. See, he's sporting a new helmet there.
Yeah.
Very flashy. I like it.
Very white. See,
yes.
Easily to be seen in the dark.
As that will be needed, as how we are racing here at night in Qatar.
Yeah.
To think he might have a little more orange on that helmet, you know, but
yeah, get some Dutch pride in there, but I guess you'll save that for next week.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Fadley invalidated as well.
Maybe it's because Verstappen didn't win it in real life, so the Dutch aren't that lucky here. we'll go with that. So Nelson
we shall
line.
see.
So 50.5
with a 150.5. What a good.
Hadith goes pole.
And Mood with a 49.9. Oh my! All right,
Josh
now that's
second.
a banker's lap.
What? Hadith didn't even do that in Division 2.
How did he's going on now? How did?
Where did that come from?
Yeah. What? He might have played around with his his configuration there a little bit. I did notice, however, during the race, he was carrying a lot of speed down that front straight. His bike was just accelerating so fast.
Yeah. So Saya unfortunately has invalidated his lap time. VTR has decided to do the really wide line for turn 4 and 5, which actually does lose your time if you do it wrong, which I think he went a bit too wide.
Unconventional there.
Yeah. VTR fresh off a podium.
Saya back in the pits.
Badly with a red sector 1.
Here comes Josh. Chasing down what I believe is Finley ahead of him.
Yeah, it is.
Do we have
it's not Finley, it's
anybody
Howling.
approaching the line here? Practicing how to do the long lap.
Yeah. Oh, Fadley's invalidated. So is VTR. The whole top sector invalidated. Wow.
Oh my, yeah, everybody's invalidated right now. What is going on, guys?
You need to sort your track limits out. You don't want to be gaining a load of long laps.
Yeah.
Oh, VTR
Track's still a little cold. Probably not enough grip down on the track yet for these guys to really mash that gas out and not go wide.
Bit more rubber.
Yeah.
So where is Saya right now? Saya's at turn 2. Where is Finley? Finley's just going for the triple right-handers.
That Finley coming through, going into the last turn, heading into the first start-finish straight here. See if he can put the power down.
Oh, he's running a
lap time.
He's running a Polispagro kind of 24.
He is. That looks very nice. And Finley's time.
He was an outlap.
That wasn't his time. Okay, he was on an outlap. I do like his numbers. Very nice. Like the color and the design on the inside.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Must have taken him quite a long time to finish.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than what it does on Espagro's bike. So it's got a black background to it, not a red background.
Yeah. Nice and tight through that little section there. Is anybody coming across the line? Who's coming into the last turn here? Saya, but I believe he's on an outlap.
Yeah, so we'll be starting his hopeful first valid lap. I was hoping we could get a low 49 for pole position. We still got 6 minutes to get that.
Yep, we still got another 2 good minutes before these guys should go back into the pits and put a fresh set of tires and go for that real hot lap.
I don't know if it's about you, but when I do the MRC race here, the one corner that I could not, I think I kept losing the most time at was turn 11.
Turn 11. Which one is
the really long left-hander? Really long left-hander before all the rides, because of all the wheel spin you get. Just trying to stop the bike from spinning is really difficult.
Yep, you got to be real light on the gas through there.
So here comes Finley to go at least 5th position. There he goes 5th.
Very nice. Only 7/10 off lead right now.
Oh, Saya, 2 red sectors.
Saya, 2 red sectors. Let's see what he's got.
Going on the gas. Short shifting into about 4th or 5th gear.
Yep.
Through all the right.
I usually try to get myself up to 5th gear through that little section there and hold it.
Just got a little less wheel spin. Saves the tire as well. Oh.
Yep. A little there. Oh, nice. Short shift there.
And now into the final corner.
Bring it in, bring it in. A little wide. Maybe he's going to try and carry a little more speed.
Yeah. Down the straight. Saya is usually the rocket ship in this class, but Hadif might challenge him in this race.
Let's see what we got. Second. 4/10 off of Hadif.
Who's going even quicker?
Which he's 2 red sectors now.
What is
oh,
he's lost it in the 3rd sector.
Oh no.
Josh has gone off track as well, I think. Nelson is
Sadly
improving.
with 2 red sectors.
Yeah. Finley, you better get a move on, mate. You're gonna get disqualified.
Yeah, you need to do something.
Oh,
buddy.
he ran out of fuel. Oh, I was okay. It's lucky. So Nelson into the final corner. He's currently 6/10 off. Can he get onto the front row? No, he boxes. It's a very interesting tactic by Nelson there. But I guess that does mean he gets one more shot.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is usually the strategy I use. I'll go in with about 4.5 minutes left and switch my tires and then just stay out until the time runs out or if I invalidate, you know what I mean?
Here comes Fadley. Can he make it? A Ducati front row and a fractured Ducati 1-2?
Let's see.
Yes, he can.
49A, yes. That's Ducati 1-2-3. Is it going to stay that way, though?
Hadif red sector 1.
Where do we got? Yep. Let's ride along with Mood here.
Oh, he hit the curb and he's down.
Unfortunate.
Whoa, VTR having a massive wobble on the front. Doing a bit of top rack.
And Howling improving on their last sector times.
Oh, one of the LCRs is wide.
Nelson coming out of the pits right now. Let's see if he can get things up to temperature and get a good lap in. Saya invalidates his lap time. Back in the pits. Howling also invalidates his lap time.
We've got Panda in the chat. Panda, great defending. So we try not to give too many spoilers away about the Division 2 race, but Panda's work was one of the highlights of the race. Well, many highlights.
Oh, absolutely. I had a very difficult time trying to get around that man.
Yeah.
Making that Yamaha very wide.
Sequence VTR into the final corner. As on my screen, his bike's dancing all over the place. I don't know why my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Why my Wi-Fi is having such a maybe a good idea for you host the actual race lobby, because my PS4 is not liking my Wi-Fi at the moment for some strange reason.
VTR does not improve on his time.
Finley starts his second to last lap.
Ooh, Howling, you're gonna be pushing it, buddy. I don't know if you're gonna.
No,
I think Howling's qualifying might be done.
That is over. Yeah, that's over. It's.
Yep.
That's game. So
He
Howling will
surely
start the
can't
second
be
row
going
at
back
worst.
out.
At best, sorry.
He is trying to go back out. I'm not sure why, but.
Race. Oh, Finley's invalidated. He's gonna have to put the power map on one. Cool down the tyres. Practice
Sadly,
along
not improving on his laps time.
Yeah. Oh, Nelson's down.
Oh
So, what,
no!
That's Nelson's quality over. Nelson down in 5th place.
It's unfortunate. But, as we have seen, qualifying doesn't really seem to matter a whole lot.
No. As Josh is improving in Sector 1.
Let's ride along with him, see how he's doing.
Into the hairpin. On the gas.
Very nice and tight there. I always get confused with what tires the Suzukis are running, because they naturally have this yellow stripe around the rim.
Yeah.
So I'm always thinking they're running hard tires.
Yeah, you have to glance twice. Well, Josh seems to be running medium. Obviously, favouring that higher, that more stable construction compared to the soft.
I tried qualifying with the soft front, and it just wasn't holding up for me. It wasn't that stable.
Yeah.
Josh still improving. Nope, he's back. Great
I think
sector.
he ran a little bit wide in that first right-hander.
Nicely done there.
And into the final corner.
Coming into the last turn here. Ooh, a little bit of a
Saya,
slide
red
there.
sector
Little
1.
wide.
Oh, he's backed out. He's backed out.
He botches it. Saya on a red sector. It's right on board here with Saya.
Finley's improving in sector 1 as well. Finley looking to try and get onto the second row at least. He's only got to find 3 attempts to get to the front row.
Oh.
So improving in
Not
sector
quite
2.
a red sector, but he is improving his time.
This to secure a front row start.
Will it be a Ducati lockout for the start?
Change the direction into turn 12. All this third or second gear, usually.
I dance between second and third through there.
Sorry, red sector 3.
Oh, back on a red sector.
Finley's down. Finley's gone down at turn 14.
That's his quali over. Unfortunate, mate.
Into the final
Saya
corner.
coming into the last turn.
He's got that nice.
Very nicely done. Let's see if he can get that power down.
Gasses it to the line.
Oh
no!
Improves his time, but no pole. Just stays in the third place. Still front row though. Very nice.
Josh is still on the lap. Hadif's still on the lap. Hadif crosses the line, and that's it. So, out of all the people, it is Mudadif. No, it's not. Sorry, I'll lie. It's Fadley who takes his first pole position of the season. Due to the fact he always misses qualifying.
The factory Ducati.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the only ones running in the 49s.
Yeah, Mudadif in second, very impressive. Saya third, Josh fourth, Nelson fifth, Howling sixth, Finley seventh, and VTR in eighth. So we will now restart the lobby. Now I think Touch, you need to do this because my Wi-Fi is looking very scary.
I got you.
I don't want to be the cause of some mass crashes.
This is round 9, right?
Yeah.
%. Variable weather conditions, collisions on, bike damage off, balance performance off, proportionate, strict, free, real, off, disabled.
What the hell?
Invalid lobby name.
Doesn't accept round. What's the lobby name?
I don't know. This is season 6.
Yeah.
Round 9. I'm just gonna call it S6R9. Let's see if it accepts that. Yay!
So there's been some like.
Alright, invites are out, boys. You're welcome. Max's footage, Jesus Christ. Good God. It was, it's very nice. You're welcome. We're missing a couple people, right?
Yeah. Missing. Who are we missing? Howling and
Fadley.
Fadley.
How do I...
You use R1 and R2. No, R1 and L1. Sorry.
Finley was... Where was Finley at? I'll send you another invite.
I got an invite, but like I am on the verge of joining like MotoGP 21 and then that circle and staying on it right now. Just starting the game every day.
Josh, what were you in? 4th, right? Nelson 5th. Okay. There's Howling. Alright, does the starting order look correct to everybody?
Fadley, Mud, Zaya, Josh, Nelson, Finley, Howling. Yes. No, Finley and Howling need switch. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Good luck, everyone. And let's try and keep it nice and clean into turn 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Josh, you want to mute yourself? Somebody's internet is bugging right now.
Yeah.
Alright, we need to not do that.
Right, so here we go. The championship cannot be won today by Sire or Nelson, but it can certainly be won in theory.
We shall see. Nelson's having technical difficulties with some electronics. Meanwhile, Saya having some stomach issues.
Yep. Oh, I guess we're just going. I guess we're not giving.
I did not mean to do. I did not mean to do that. I did
Just
not
red
mean
flag,
to do that.
red flag, just red flag, red flag, red flag, just red flag it, red flag it, red flag it. You just press start. I know what you've done there. Some inexperience with making lobbies. Yeah, well, let's put everyone on default setup.
Sorry,
Let's see how it goes.
Options. Let's see. What do we do here?
Race director, then red flag.
I'm trying. What's going on here? Whew. That was
Right,
good.
let's wait for them all to light up green before we get going.
Alrighty. Sorry guys, that was a rookie mistake.
I remember when that happened to me once. Someone made a lobby, they never made a lobby before, and they just started, and I was on soft tyres. So I'm warned from qualifying. Fortunately, they didn't red flag that one, so I had to go the whole race on them.
Oof.
I still won just. I was getting caught really quickly, but I just held off.
Alright, all these guys are about ready. We're just waiting on Finley now.
Yep. Right, let's go.
And there he goes. Alright, let's get this show on the road here. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing, boys.
3 Ducatis on the front row. One of them being Sire, Nelson's in second row in 5th. He needs to beat Sire. Sire needs to beat Nelson.
Let's see who can get a good launch here.
And they're off.
Lights out! And it is... Well, it looks like they all got a really good start. The front 3 got a really good start.
Yeah, into turn 1, and it's Sire. Sire's down!
Oh, Saya's down. Oh, massive crash. Yep, that's a red flag.
Yep. Sire will be counted lucky chickens. Oh my god!
Oh man, alright. Let's give these guys a little bit of a moment to cool down.
Yep. Just what we need.
Just collect yourselves, boys. Easy in the turn 1.
See, I know Sire's mind. The quicker he can get this race done, the quicker he can run to the toilet.
Exactly. Been there, done that. Let's see if we can get as good as a start from these 3 guys again. Or maybe somebody can come sneaking up behind them.
And we are off again.
Oh!
And it is Sire who gets the best start.
It looks like Sire who gets the massive start.
Oh, who's down?
Finley,
Who's that down?
what happened?
That was weird.
Finley's down.
Nelson's
Should we
down.
flag? That's 2 people down.
Yeah.
It's a tough call. What do you want to do?
I don't know how. I think Finley got. I don't know how Finley got caught up in that. I think that might have been lag. I'm not sure. Everyone else has got away cleanish.
So far, so good.
Whoa, Howling
Whoa,
and VTR got
really
extremely
wide.
wide. So Nelson's got to do all the work to try and get up into podium position. Sai's just got to bring it home at this point. Well, he's got mud to contend
Right
with.
along with Nelson there.
So Sai, the early leader. He's got to sit through 11 long laps to reclaim the championship lead.
So far, everybody seems to be kind of just evenly spread out.
Yeah, everyone's 3 to
Chasing
5
Saya
tenths.
down. So going into this last little section here, see if Hadif can get a little bit of slipstream on Saya and catch up to him. Same with, I believe that's Howling trying to catch up behind here, Josh.
Yeah. Howling, who can, with Finley's unfortunate crash, can actually maybe put a challenge to his championship and get in the top 3.
Howling a little wide there.
As we go down the straight, can Howling make his way past Josh? The Suzuki versus the Honda, it's a pretty much a certainty.
There he goes.
On the
Can
brakes.
he make it work? Can he make it work? Oh, Josh is really sideways. Howling to the inside. Holds the line.
Change direction.
Can Josh get him on the change of directions? No,
There he can.
He's there.
Oh no, he's down!
Oh, Josh is down.
VTR misses him.
That's unfortunate. VTR makes it around safely.
Nelson and
And
Finley
here
also miss
comes Finley and Nelson past
him.
him. That's
Fadley's
very
gone.
unfortunate.
Fadley's gone.
And Fadley's gone.
Damn. So
Now we got Howling here chasing down the front too. Mood is very close by. He can just sniff that exhaust. Mood going a little wide there.
yeah. This is one of the
Let's
most
see what we got
interesting
going on
views I've ever
towards.
seen. Change direction.
See where we're at.
Onto the gas, the wheels, rear wheels spinning a lot, trying to generate too much temperature. Just find there's no grip around that
Again,
corner
everybody
at all.
kind of nothing really going on besides the front two really close by, and we got Josh here closing in on Howling again.
So Nelson looking to try and close in on VTR for 4th place. Nelson at this point, I think give or take 2nd place will be the best he can do, depending on what happens with other
His
people.
damage limitation for Nelson at this point.
Yeah. Saya with the fastest lap of the. Well, he's the fastest man on track.
So far, not a whole lot of action.
Might get some now with VTR and Nelson. As we
Oh,
approach
here
the
we
end of-
go.
End of Sector 1 into Sector 2. Maybe the hairpin be a good place for Nelson to look. Set this up, pull onto the left hand side, and an outbrake. Brake him. Yep, and he's kept it nice and tight, and he's
And
through
there goes Nelson.
into 4th place. Now he's got Howling in front of him. He's got 3.5 seconds, and catching Howling is not very easy. I'm trying to work out the points here. So 7. So Saya will have a 4-point lead at this point. Muddy's doing a good job here. He's staying with Saya. He's not letting go.
Yeah, he's staying with Saya. I think he's just waiting for Saya to maybe go make a little mistake here and there. capitalize on that. Well, as we're approaching lap 4 here, these guys' tires are just reaching peak performance here.
Yeah.
So now we should be seeing some real good times.
Sire's front tyre is a bit worse than Mud's, but his rear tyre is a lot better. Howling, his rear tyre is not in good condition compared to the others. Nelson's sort of in the middle of everyone. Is Finley trying to hold off Josh as they go into turn 1.
There we go.
Josh up the inside, but Finley's got it covered through turn 2.
Ooh, nice little block there. Finley holds the inside line. But here comes Josh.
Josh just can't quite get underneath the LCR.
No.
Honda.
Finley's doing a very good job defending there, running some very tight lines.
In terms of the battle for third place, Howling will gain 5 points on Finley, which will make them separated by about 3 points in Finley's favour.
These guys are they're catching VTR here.
Yeah.
So in the next probably lap or so, they'll be right up there with them.
Just got to not battle and they'll get there quicker in theory. As Mudadif is now only half a second from Sire. Mud is on a charge here. He's pushing to the max. He's got nothing to lose.
Whoa, whoa! A
Sire
little
on.
moment there on the curb.
Yep. Nelson probably praying that Mud brings an upset and takes the win off Sire. Whoa!
Oh, Sire's real wide. Oh, and
Yeah.
Mood follows.
And Howling's
Ooh, on the
seen
curb,
that.
that's gonna.
But it seems like these front 4 are pretty much identical pace.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's just gonna be a matter of who can handle the tires.
All Josh and Finley are swapping places as they go down the
Oh.
straight. On the brakes they go.
Oh, no, Finley, hold
No,
it.
he's down.
No,
Oh, they're both
now
down.
they're both down. That's unfortunate.
They both tried to avoid the crash, and unfortunately, they both.
Yeah, I saw
back to
Finley.
the-
I was over his, and he was trying to stand it up as much as he could. Oh, and VTR with a long lap penalty now.
Yeah, so VTL will just fall right, well, not fall right back to him, but the advantage he would have, well, it's just gained from those two crashing, has sort of just been lost a little bit. And now Finley and Josh will probably be seeming at the top. No, they won't, because VTR has screwed the long lap up.
Oh no! So now they're back into. Oh, this could be trouble for VTR.
Sire was very wide through the flip-flop.
Can Mood capitalize on it? Gap seems to be staying relatively the same here. Mood has a very, very tight line through there. Sai on the curbs a little bit, that kills the
Yep.
speed.
I've just noticed Sire's one warning away from a long lap.
Oh yes he is, he needs to be real careful here. Mood is on no warnings, so he's doing very well keeping that bike on track.
Down the straight, and Mud isn't using the slipstream to good effect. He's gaining a little bit.
No,
Not enough to attack, but he's staying in range.
Gained a couple of thousandths there.
Yeah.
As we take a look here at Howling, sitting about almost 3.5 seconds behind.
Just hasn't quite got the
Nelson
pace.
chasing him down. Well, if Mood can catch up to Sai a little bit, disrupt him a little bit, that'll give Howling a chance to come up there maybe.
Yeah. Howling has not been able to do as much practice as usual due to work. Sort of showing as he's not able to have the same sort of pace as Sire and Mud, but still he's in a podium place. And
He is hanging in there. He's doing a.
And he's pulling on Nelson. Nelson does not have the podium pace, it seems.
No. Nelson really needs to put his head down and go.
Yeah,
I'm sure he can do it.
A long lap penalty for Saya will be the perfect thing for Nelson at this point.
Indeed, because that would actually put him... Oh, actually, no.
It put him into second place at least.
Yeah, we'll put him in the second place, yeah.
So that'll be enough to have like Saya will still
Howley
take the
needs to
lead,
be
but not that
careful
much.
too.
Yeah.
And that's Mood on his first warning of the race.
And was Saya a little bit wide there into that left-hander? Yes, he was. He's lost a little bit of time over mud. But
Alright, coming into the last turn here. Can Mood do anything with the slipstream? Doesn't seem like he's close enough to make it work there. Oh, well, he's actually gaining. Now he's losing again.
onto the brakes. Well, what's the second warning?
Ooh,
So
man,
Mud's now
that
starting
was a
to-
scary moment there.
Mud's starting to make some mistakes of his own.
Am I sensing a little bit of desperation again?
Yeah. Because I think when you've been pushing for that long, your concentration goes down
You start
quicker.
to get annoyed with yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
The concentration is so hard to maintain
Especially
for 20
participating
minutes.
in a second race in a row.
Yeah. Especially when you're
So he's
you
been
live
going at
somewhere
this
where you're
over an hour now.
especially when you live somewhere where your time is about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So
Oh man,
even worse.
I don't
Unless he-
think his body is quite ready for this.
Yeah, unless he's got his
But he
clock,
seems to
body
be
clock.
holding up quite well.
Unless he's got his body clock set up in that way. So Saya holding up by
This is
1
opening
second.
up the door for Saya to kind of just hang out a little bit and be real careful about that last warning he's got.
Yeah. But the problem is Saya can't be too careful because that's when you can make mistakes as well.
Yeah. Nelson, I believe, is on no warning, so he's doing very well.
Yeah, he's
VTR cleared his long lap.
He's got 2 seconds to Josh.
Oh, and Josh is down.
Wait, where's Josh gone? Josh is in the air.
Josh just kind of exploded into
Oh,
orbit.
I think there was definitely some lag there.
Oh man, that was interesting to say the least.
And Nelson's starting to gain he's not even gained, he's only gained about 2 tenths on Howling since the last time mentioned the gap, so
Yeah, the gap is staying relatively
Nelson
the
is
same.
gonna have to be praying.
Ooh, a little
Big time.
sideways there. He is begging for a mistake by Howling because he is 1 warning away right now from getting that long lap penalty, so he really needs to focus. And I don't think Nelson knows that, but if he can just apply a little bit of pressure on Howling, he might be able to cause a mistake.
Yeah.
He is closing that gap down. I think Howling might be coming to terms with the fact that he's 1 warning away. So he's being real extra careful now, losing a lot of
Yeah.
pace. Ooh, as he goes a little wide, and so does Nelson. The gap to Hadif and Saya have stayed the same. I think Saya pulled about maybe a tenth or 2 on him.
Yeah. It's just a little bit I thought Saya was a goner then.
A little bit of a moment there.
Yeah, it just seems
You
that
might have to go to the bathroom after that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a little bit mistake here, mistake there by all of them. It's just Messiah's making the less mistakes, and Howling is being caught. He's being caught massively by Nelson on this.
Fast, very quickly.
Nelson is piling on the pressure for these final 3 laps, trying to
Yeah,
force Howling into any kind of mistake. Because Nelson needs
that's what he needs to do.
Nelson needs a podium at this rate. He can't afford to finish 4th.
If Saya just gets 1 more warning, and so does Hatling, This could actually be a very good turnout for Nelson.
Yeah. He's got to pray to long lap gods.
And Mood is 2 seconds behind now, as I believe he made
His rear
must have
tyre
made quite a
is
big
the
mistake.
right side of his rear tyre is absolutely dead. It does not exist.
That can't be good for him.
He's absolutely wrecked it. So he's just.
Are we gonna see a high side here? Are we gonna see a high side?
I don't know, but he's having to. He's gonna have to just. He's having to just caress the throttle.
Oh man,
because he's not getting any drive.
Watch that
at all. I mean, I watched the
oh
heat.
Yeah, that right side is gone.
Yeah, I watched the heat as he goes round this long left, and the left side of the tyre is just burning
rear
off.
Tire just screaming for mercy.
Nelson's gained another 6/10 on Howling this lap. That would be enough to just get to Howling right at the end.
Oh, Nelson goes really wide.
That's not lost him too much time. 1.2 seconds, 1.3. Into the final corner.
He needs to put it on power 3 into the straight.
Yeah. Maximum pressure.
Whoa.
2 to go now for Sayat. Finley's got a long lap penalty.
And Finley with a long lap.
Into turn 1 for Howling.
Oh, what a slide from Nelson. Oh, he holds it just right.
One and a half seconds in 2 laps. He's gonna. Nelson's gonna have to pray for some mistake.
Nelson's making up some time through this section here.
Into the turn 6 hairpin.
Into the hairpin.
Gassing it out.
Oof, a little bit of a wheelie there. Oh, he goes wide. Swings it in. Change of direction.
Nelson's just got to that point as well. They both got to the point where the front tire, the rear tire is gone, but it seems like it's evened out between the two.
Yeah. Can Howling hold on for one more lap without making a mistake? And because if he does, that spells trouble for him.
Yeah.
And we got Mood now 3 seconds behind Saya, so if Saya were to get another warning, he'd be okay.
Saya comes down.
Coming out of the last turn.
Start finish straight, and we'll start the final lap of this race. He's led it from start to finish. Just another 4 miles to go to reclaim the championship lead. Josh might have an outside chance of guessing VTR if VTR makes some kind of mistake.
Ooh. Finley, if he can stay close to Josh here, he might be able to pull a move here in the very end in the slipstream, but he's going to have to hold on the whole lap.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to risk taking a long lap penalty, so his race is pretty much over.
Oh yeah, that's no good. That's over. Yep.
Howling 1 second.
Failed to realize that.
1 second gap over Nelson. 0.8. No, oh, it's
can this?
Zeroing. I think Howling will just have enough in the bank here to hold on. So if we go through the flip flop. Everyone's lap time's going to be in the bin at this point. Into the triple right. Nelson's really wide.
A little wide, real wide. I don't think he's going to be close enough to make a move on Howling here.
He's going to have to pray for a crash. As
Finley has cleared his long lap.
Yeah, Saya approaches the final corner. and Saya is going to reclaim the championship lead with 1 round to go. Sayafik is the winner at
Massive
Qatar.
wheelie down the straight.
MotoGP with a very
Overcoming
impressive second
his
place.
stomach problems, and he brings home the home win here at Qatar with another Ducati 1-2, and Howling in 3rd place. Followed by Nelson, let's see.
Nelson in 4th. So Nelson, he's going to have to pray that Saya does not get a 2nd place at worst next week. VTR holds on to 5th place. Josh is 6th.
It's gonna be down to the wire. Good job, everybody. Saya with the fastest lap of the race, the 49.9.
Yes, second place.
Alright, and this are the final results. Saya in 1st, Hadif 2nd, Howling 3rd, Nelson 4th, VTR 5th. We have Josh in 6th, and rounding off the grid here we have Finley.
Can you just press start? Yeah, there we go. So everyone can see it. Wait, Howling. Wait, Howling got a penalty? What?
How did I get the penalty? On the line I didn't get a penalty.
That was a glitch. Well,
Strange.
he hasn't got a penalty anyway. That was odd. Right, let's move on to the podium people.
With Mr. Howling Siege.
Hola.
You had a very good race there, very good pace. Managed to keep your head down and not get that last warning. You were very close. So tell us, how was your race?
Oh, it was so difficult. Like, I already messed up in qualifying, missing my hot lap, and then in the race, the start was a bit chaotic, and I started making mistakes, like that costed me time, but also warnings, and that made me lose grip of Moot and Saya. They were like on their own then, and tried to just do the best I could, and I got a little bit nervous because I saw Nelson was coming up behind me, and I made some mistakes lost some valuable time. But then was very tense with 1 warning to go, and trying to not let Nelson get under that 1 second gap, and maintained it to the end. And I think this is a good chance to come back for the last step of the championship. So yeah, I hope I can do something better at the final race.
Absolutely. It's a bummer, having all this bad luck throughout the season, but it's good to see you on the podium again.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mate. I really appreciate that.
Alright, moving on to 2nd place. Mr. Hadif, this is Be gassed, how was it?
Yeah, on the qualifying I got 149. I can't believe it. So I just want to focus for my race. So on the race it's good, but I got only behind traffic because start 7 lap my tire on right is gone. So my tire starts sliding. So I just stay my position on finish line with 2nd place.
Well, you definitely did a good job, and that was a heck of a lap time.
Yeah,
And I'm surprised that you were able to concentrate for that long for both those races, so my hat goes off to you. Mantap Bosco!
Mantap bosku.
And now moving on to our race winner, we have...
Yeah. So Saya, wasn't the perfect qualifying, but you got a good start. You got into 1st place. You had a lot of pressure from Hadif at the 1st half before his tyre went, and then you just you had the 1 warning like Howling. And you just brought it home, and now you win the you lead the championship by about 4 points. So you're in a great situation for Terma. So how are your thoughts?
To be honest, today I didn't expect to win. I don't have the energy. I had the food poisoning, and I couldn't even get to 149. My best training here during the off season, I get 149.3. I mean, I expect at least a 149 high. I couldn't even get in, so I was really upset myself. I really thought Minelson could really push to the limit, but I'm not sure what happened to him. I feel really bad for my teammate. But we are having a tight championship battle. I hope we can fight to the end in Termas. May the best man win. Overall, I am satisfied. During the race, when the adrenaline pump in, so all the all the food poisoning is gone. I really enjoyed the race. I could have done better, but I think this is the best I could do for my team. And congrats to Hadif and also Holling for the podium. I feel bad for my teammate Innocent, so I'm sure he will give a good fight for the final round in Termas. Thank you, Jack.
Well done. So,
Oh, well done to everybody today.
yeah. So the championship between Saya and Nelson, 4 points to my calculations. So if Saya can just finish, well,
4 points. Oh.
I'll just say, if I say this just, if he can just finish in second place, he will be champion. It's never that simple.
It's never that simple.
But yeah, we'll see you guys not next week, but the week after for Termas, the Rio Honda.
The week after that, yep,
Goodbye.
to finish out the season.